To those of you who wonder what Augere actually looks like and what you'll find behind its closed doors, you're in luck. I hereby present to you a walkthrough of the platform. As recently announced, long life trading is now part of the substantial Swedish signal service Augere.
It's signals, Jerry, it's signals!
In this episode, I'll show you around the place and what it actually entails. A house tour, if you may. And when, by the end of this episode, your tail is wagging uncontrollably, it simply means you need to sign up. So step out of the autumn darkness and join us in the trading light. For that's exactly what this is, the light to safely guide you through the storms and confusions on the markets. And to do so, please use the link in the description below. Now, let there be light. This is what the Discord looks like. We'll simply go through the main goodies to see what's here and how it works. At the very start, you click on who and what you want to follow. Whenever any of these desks produce any posts or updates, you get an immediate notification. Next up is Navigate, which is kind of like a table of content. Here you can see what is where and with adhering links to quickly take you there. In Morning Pulse, Framgångsjakten himself gives daily updates before market opening. These are his zoomed out thoughts on the overall health condition of the market, what to look out for and what possibilities to keep an extra close eye on. For Framgångsjakten is admirably good at identifying key events and their respective impacts. Next up is Augere, who posts a lot of graphs covering mainly the macros. Then we have the community rules. Don't swear, or spit on the floor, be polite and respectful to one another, and always give thumbs up for long life trading. Yeah, don't blame me, it says so in the rules. If we scroll down a bit, we get to the legendary trader Massey's own desk. And I'm neither joking nor exaggerating when I say legend. This guy's been a professional trader since the mid-1990s, as in for 2 millenniums. Trust me when I say this guy's a machine. He shares his multiple trades via print screen so that anyone can apply the same leverage and entry levels as he. I try to follow each and every of his moves, and it's a mystery how anyone can be so fierce when it comes to short-term trades. It's mind-boggling, to put it mildly. And what particularly strikes me is how his positions often make little to no sense, and that's what we call God mode. And hands down, there are few traders I've learned as much from by decoding and reverse engineering their trades as Massey. And to anyone who wants to drastically speed up their learning curve and be able to piggyback on his trades, Massey is a must follow. Within a near future, in the part of his desk called Diary, he will share long-gone trading anecdotes from throughout his career, excerpts that will be part of his soon-to-come book, and I for one look forward to that. And equally so, during the autumn, Massey will launch his personal coach to the show, a professional shrink, or by God, I hope she is. And in the discussion section of each desk, anyone with an advanced subscription can write directly to any of the pros, to which we answer and bow to any trading and market requests, no matter how peculiar. Yesterday, for example, I was asked to analyze whether or not to sell Tesla, then to walk his dog. And hands down, I got a bit confused, so I ended up selling his dog. Next up is Bagge's desk. Many Swedes may know him as Tembagger. This guy focuses on longer swing trade cases, typically backed up by fundamentals, all of which he chews and spits out for the followers in an easy to grasp fashion. And on top of that, he's much into macroeconomics and keeps and maintains an impressive holistic overview of the markets. This is the guy with the finger on the pulse. After Augere, we find the inseparable killer duo, Framgångsjakten and Tobbe. These guys are two of my favorite people in the world, and what really amazes me trading-wise is how brilliantly these guys complete each other. Both apply different technicals, yet they somehow always seem to arrive at the same conclusions with an uncanny precision. Toby's prime arsenal being Elliott waves and Framgångsjaktens being rock-solid technical analysis backed up by fundamentals. I have shadowed many a trades from these guys over the last year, and I continue to do so on Augere. Then comes my desk. Welcome to my boudoir. Here under buy and sell, I present every single trade I take, including entry, stop loss, target levels, and an estimation of how long I intend to hold it for. And next comes something that might be of interest to you. This is called RSI trades, and it's exactly what it sounds like. For given the overall immense risk to reward of RSI signals, whether to buy, short or sell, whenever I sniff out a signal, this is where it's presented. Then we have a channel dedicated to Bitcoin. This one is very active. Here I post any type of content that I normally share on Twitter or YouTube, but much more often. Much more. I also have a separate channel for Ethereum and altcoins, as well as for Swedish stocks and foreign stocks. In foreign stocks, I have thus far only focused on American companies, yet this channel will eventually contain any easily accessible foreign stocks of technical interest. What these sub-channels of mine all have in common is that they are the spot in which I present longer analysis, where I present extended ideas and then tie them together. Whatever then results in a trade is immediately posted in the buy and sell channel. In this sense, to anyone who doesn't have the time or who simply doesn't give an F about the meat and flesh behind any trade decision, they can simply piggyback on the trades alone. And last but certainly not least, we have Investera-tjejen Amelie, a young shooting star trader who has reaped in formidable success and continues to plow through the markets like a steamroller. Amelie mainly focuses on precious metals, but also shares trades on natural gases, indices, and the alike. These are the 6 traders in our respective desks, all of whom have entirely different focuses, trading styles, and trading horizons. There's literally something and a lot for everyone. Now, apart from this good old lot, we also have a separate technical analysis section for various indices, Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold, silver, and so on. These in turn are run by some renowned undercover light-shy technicians who produce zoomed-out movements for an all-embracing understanding of what's going on, as in the bigger movements, what's likely to follow and why. And this beautifully leads us to the major USP of the Augere platform, the Analysis Committee. All traders produce individual trades, yet whenever we stumble upon cases of extra strength or relevance, we post them in an internal analysis committee. And this committee itself is made up from the aforementioned traders, including some of the dark horses that fly under the radar. And the way this works is that any of us presents a full technical case, inclusive of entry, stop loss, and target levels. Then it's up to the others to look it over on their own charts, to see whether they agree, to come up with feedback, and then either vote for or against, or neutral if you're still on the fence. And the trades that eventually come through this scrutiny are the strongest ones that the majority of us agree on. These are then visible both to the right alongside other frequently recurring tickers, but also under active swing cases to the left. Whenever these trades hit their targets or stop losses, a notification goes out immediately. So what then do the 2 different memberships include? It's all listed on Augere's website, you can find the link in the description below, yet I'll briefly run them through for you. With the standard subscription, you get the following. Access to Augere's extensive Discord, all individual trade setups from each pro, including the trades run through the analysis committee and bot trades, frequent technical and fundamental analysis, weekly updates on indices, commodities, and any other assets of relevance, notifications whenever the pros buy and sell, regular tutorials, and fast support. Moving on to the advanced one, this naturally includes everything from the standard one. On top of that, you get to communicate directly to the pros via their channels, access to Augere's supply of tools and screening functions in order to create your own trading setups, access to the US dark pools, and the possibility to request bull and bear certificates or mini futures at low spreads, all supplied by our good old buddy Morgan. And the best part is there is no fine print. None of the subscriptions come with any commitments. They run monthly and you can cancel at any time. Try it out for yourself for a month, but be warned, for chances are that once you see the trading light, there's no getting back. So subscribe now with the link in the description. I look forward to seeing you on Augere. That was all for now. Thank you and goodbye.